All right. Anyways, we have to move on to our next subject. All right. Because we got to keep this shit moving. So I want to move on. I want to talk a little bit more. Yeah, sex does sell, GR. Welcome back to the program. I want to move on, and I want to talk a little bit about, before we get on to our main subject of the night, I want to talk about The Mandalorian. So the new trailer just came out for The Mandalorian, and I got to say, it looks awesome. I mean, I'm a big fan of Mandalorian. It's one of those things I look forward to it every year when it first launched. And this one, it gives you more Baby Yoda. It gives you more Mando actually going there in space. I have to say one of the best scenes, I think, in the trailer was with them just like flying and Baby Yoda sitting in his lap.
It was my favorite.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Like when they hit the warp speed and he's just like...
1 second. Ready?
It's one of the reasons why people love that program is because of Baby Yoda. You know, Baby Yoda is freaking fantastic. And then also, Jake, I know you watched the trailer too. When they're actually going in, they're all dropping in. And they're like just having this huge fight. It's pretty awesome. You know, they're coming in there, they're fighting, and the Baby Yoda at the end with his hand, and he's using the Force to like whoop that guy's ass. That was pretty cool. Have you watched? Have you watched? Oh, he's like using the Force. It's so good. Baby Yoda is in our house. He randomly hides around the house and does different things.
He's like Elf on a Shelf, but all year round.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
That's
Mando
perfect.
coming back, it looks great as always does. You know, getting in there and actually having all the Mandalorians fight. And it looks like there's gonna be an epic battle again, which will be great. Going back to Mando's home planet so he can actually, you know, cope with the idea of taking his mask off is huge, because that's been a huge driving force for the whole show, especially season 2, was like him being able to cope with like actually taking that mask off, because that's not the way. Now, Jake, did you watch The Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2? It's not the way. This is the way.
It's not.
Did you watch Mando season 1 and 2?
Yes, I did. I watched them both 3 or 4 times, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're a big fan.
Yeah. Yep.
So was this your first time seeing the trailer?
Yes. I thought it was over. I didn't know they were making a season 3 until you told me today. So I was like,
Can't stop, won't stop.
No, exactly. I turned to Deb and I was like, hey, guess what? And she's like, ooh. So yeah, we're both very excited.
Did you like the new trailer?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
What was a big highlight for you?
You know what? The part that made me think was what was he like? There was like this light coming in and it was shining on a helmet and it was really dirty. So was it like a relic on the planet or something? Maybe, I don't really know. Because like, I get the fighting stuff and I get that they're going home and I get that they have all of this stuff to do that we have seen set up in the first 2 seasons, right? But then they show this like dusty, dirty Mandalorian helmet down underneath, like with this dusty light coming in and shining on it. I think that's what I saw. Like, I don't know.
That's the thing about these trailers. You know, they're picking and choosing from different points in the actual show, especially when you have a full season of like 8 to 10 episodes, which would probably be 8. And the fact that you can pick and choose and make the best trailer and confuse people, but also show them stuff that'd be like, oh shit, that was from then? Whoa, Marvel, you showed me that shit too soon. Like, right?
Yeah. So that was one thing that I didn't recognize from the first 2 seasons. So I'm excited to find out what that is. You know, the mystery.
This is the way, Jake. This is the way.
Yeah, absolutely is the way. I have spoken.
Going back to Mandalore is going to be awesome, I think. I think it's going to be like all the relics, and that could be right from there to actually show something that you just don't know about. That's going to be amazing to actually see him going home. Yeah. Sabrina, you saw this. What were you saying, Jake? Sorry.
I was going to say I'm really, really excited for do I say Grogu or Baby Yoda? I'm really excited
for
Baby Yoda.
I'm really excited for Baby Yoda to use the Force. I want to see what Luke did to him.
Yeah, the fact that he came back, you know, he's wearing his little armor too. That was awesome. End of season 2, you know, because he had the big shoes, which I think was bullshit. I call shenanigans on that, Luke. You asshole! Like, come on, making Baby Yoda choose. He should be able to train, go help Mando, come back, kick some ass with the Force, move some rocks, go back, kick some ass with Mando. But I get it. It's all for the story. It's like he's choosing to be a Mandalorian. So Sabrina, you heard this or you saw the trailer. What do you think about? What's your reaction? What are your thoughts? Are you excited for season 3? Did this make you even more excited? What were you thinking about Mandalorian season 3?
I am obsessed with Baby Yoda, so I don't think I could be any more excited than to see his cute little face and his cute little bubble that he rolls around in on the TV at any time. Like how many times I was watching, oh my God, I cannot. It is so cute. He's just like holding him and flying. He's holding him in his lap when they're in the what is that thing called? Whatever, the spaceship they're flying in. I don't know what his specific spaceship is called. I'm there for Baby Yoda. Okay. I'm there for Baby Yoda, all the time. And when Baby Yoda went to go be with Luke, I was very upset that I had to watch episodes that didn't include Baby Yoda. So I'm really jazzed that they were snuggling in the cockpit and that he's flying with him under his arm. The trailer is very vague, obviously, like it always is. You know, they just showed like Carl Weathers for a second, so you know he's there. They showed Amy Sedaris for a second, so you know that she's there. You know, like they just kind of teased a bunch of stuff, and like I'm excited to see, you know, Mandalore. We have really not seen that, so I want to see how I'm excited to explore that world with them. You know.
For that, it seems like too, and they're finally going there, and who knows how long this show will actually go. Of course, it's a huge hit for Disney, so I think it'll go longer. The whole, you know, Pedro though, or Pablo, what's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. Oh my God, yeah, like him though. Like I think he's kind of going away from the show more and more and more. So now he's just doing VO a lot. I have, you know, it happens with Doom Patrol. If you've watched Doom Patrol, Brendan Fraser actually is the voice of Robot Man, but he's not there most of the time unless there's actually a flashback where you see his face. It's a different actor. It was a stand-in. He went in a contract, and then he plays the part for the most of the time. And then, you know, Fraser goes in there and does VO. The same thing's happening with Mando. But apparently there have been some ups and downs. I have some friends that have worked on the set, and they said that he really wasn't even there season 3 at all. So It's pretty much just the guy who's playing it. There's 2 people that actually play Mando, and Disney's actually finally came forward. And when the release of Mandalorian season 3 coming out, they had a press conference. They actually brought both those guys out and said, these guys are the Mandalorian as well. So that's awesome. They're getting their praise for actually being those characters. But I know that there have been issues. And he came out and said he got to make his own contract for this. It's like based off of his schedule, if he could be there or not, which really meant that he wasn't there at all. You know, here's something I'll tell you. And this is just, of course, it's just stuff I've heard about on set. You know, take it for what it is. But I've heard he's kind of an asshole. I'm just saying. And there's been a lot of difficult situations with him on set with the mask too. I know during season 1, he was in the suit a lot more. Season 1, season 2, it was like split half and half, and now season 3, he hasn't been there at all doing it. So I think maybe you'll see like 1 or 2 scenes, but I've been told he wasn't there at all, which maybe you won't see his face at all now, which kind of makes sense with the actual show going forward. He doesn't want to take the mask off. But there was fights, I guess, season 1 where he wanted to have the mask off and show his face. He's like, I'm here, show my face. And that was a big dilemma because he's a Mandalorian. He's not supposed to be showing his face. It's all part of the whole lore. So, yeah. I mean, it makes good drama, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with him moving forward. He's great playing the character with the voice. I think it works really well. It's very dry. It plays very well. Baby Yoda, the way he plays off of him. But I just wonder what will happen.
It's not him playing off of Baby Yoda. It's another person. That's so sad. I didn't know that.
And the fact that Disney just after 3 seasons finally gave these 2 guys, like gave them praise, being like, hey, they're actually Mandalorian as well. So that's great. They're actually going forward and doing that and bringing them to these fan press junctions, which is great. So, but the fact it took so long is unfortunate. People need to get their praise that work behind the scenes. It doesn't happen all the time. So it's nice they're getting their praise now. And I'm excited about this. So I think it's good. It's like, of course, not showing me too much, but it is making me excited, which what a good trailer should do, right? It should make you more amped and excited for it. And again, how it ended with Baby Yoda, just kicking that person's ass, you know, was great. Like whooping some ass. Hopefully he's whooping more ass in this one. And not just getting tired and falling asleep, which is also, I guess, part of the cuteness of Baby Yoda. But hopefully kick some more ass. Again, he's floating in his little cradle again, which is great. That was fun to see.
What is that called? We were trying to remember what that was called. That thing.
The little capsule he's in.
Yeah, there's a name for it.
I have no idea what it's called.
If anybody knows out there, leave us some comments
about it.
It's a space
stroller.
Yeah,
it's a space stroller, Jake. Come on. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride in it though. That's what it's for.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
It's Space Stroller Falcon. That's what it is.
But it comes out. It's coming out in March. This is coming out in March 1st. So I think once it comes out, we'll have to do some reaction videos about the episodes. It'll be fun to actually talk about it after the fact and have everybody kind of comment as it goes along. We'll see how season 3 goes. I think it'll be great. I'm excited about it as always. I think it's one of their best shows. So hopefully it goes for a long time. But we'll see. You know, you never know when there's problems on set. You never know what'll happen. But then again, he hasn't to be on set that much. You have to go into a voiceover booth and just do the ADR later on, so it's not that big of a deal for Disney.
That really makes me sad. I'm really sad.
I know. It's really sad, but it's a great show and he does a great job. And again, it's just speculation, rumors right here about people that have worked on set. Who knows how far it is? I always like to give actors the benefit of the doubt. You can have a bad day, fine. You can have 2 bad days.
But you can have a bad season, Brian.
I know, but here's what I get into. Like, if it's more than 3 days, and I've worked with a lot of actors on set, and I don't judge them the first couple days, but after a couple days, you're going to be a jackass. You're a jackass in my book.